Have you ever been the reason behind someone's smile? Or have you ever prioritized someone's happiness over yours? This is exactly what a counselor does. Hi guys, I am Kasturi. Welcome to my channel Know the Entrepreneur. In this video, I am going to talk to a psychology counselor. She is a person who has covered over 500 cases in just 3 years. I am really excited to talk to her and I'm sure even you are. So let's know the entrepreneur. Hello Shilpa ma'am, thank you so much for coming on my channel. I'm really excited to talk to you and know what your experiences about counseling and other things.
Sure.
So without wasting any further more time, let's
Thank
start.
you. Thank you so much. So am I. I am also excited. Thank you. Yeah.
Yes. So my very first question is, when did you start your career in counseling?
I've been working with a couple of companies since 2009 as a career counselor. But psychological counseling, to be very precise, I've started since 2016-17.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, like, why did you decide to pursue your diploma in psychology? Like, were you always inclined to psychology right from your childhood?
Yeah, there are actually 2-3 aspects about it.
Okay.
As a child, my mom ran a daycare in Mumbai. We had small kids at our home, and at that time also she wasn't educated much, but she knew the small aspects, minor aspects of child psychology.
Okay.
And she used to discuss it with me, and then when I had my own kids, that time also I used to feel that I understand kids better than the other mothers. And then I started my own daycare center in 2015
Okay.
in Pune. Around that time, one of my friends also discussed this with me, and even I felt that I think I can understand people better. And so we thought, why not take a official diploma or education about it. So training wise and diploma, so I started thinking about it.
Okay.
And I came across one diploma of Karve Institute, so I started there.
Okay. So my next question is, what type of challenges do you face as a counselor and how do you overcome those?
Yeah, actually, like any other field, there are certain challenges in counseling as well. Because when a person comes to you and the person has some idea in his or her mind that you are going to provide an instant solution to their problems. So that takes some time at times you to understand the exact problem, to reach out to the roots of that particular problem. So it takes some time. The rapport needs to be built.
It is
So
really important.
it is really important. So these things take some time. So it is not like you आपने क्रोसिन ले लिया और बुखार गया. It takes time. This process is a bit lengthy. And if the person is open to it, and if the person when you visit a doctor or a lawyer, you don't hide anything from the person that is trying to help you out. So if they open up, this is fine. Otherwise, asking open-ended questions and getting into the mind of that person is a challenge at times.
Okay.
Yes.
So I believe that a counselor's mindset is really very important. Like, if a person is telling you some of his problems, it should not really affect you. So what type of mindset you have to keep when someone comes for counseling?
Yeah. The biggest quality of a counselor, I would say, is you need to be an active listener. Active listener is like, you just don't understand what the person is telling you, but you also need to understand, read between the lines.
Yes.
His body language, the way she speaks to you. So all these things are very important. And so you need to be a keen observer. Need to be a keen observer and understand what he is trying to say, or what he wants to tell and is not able to tell. So you need to identify these things. So that is more important.
Okay.
And understanding, yes, understanding has to be a bit more deeper than any other layman.
So do you work on yourself to keep that positive mindset always and to
At times it happens. See, we cannot deny the human aspect of this. Myself, even counselors are not machines.
Yes.
So you tend to get carried away with the client, with the problem. At times, what happens is the person who comes to you is in so much of distress that you also feel helpless. That there is hardly anything that you can do about it.
Yeah.
But then you have to be alert all the time, and you need to identify the person's support systems, the positivity in what he is trying to say, and you need to travel with the counselee to that point.
Yes,
I
yes.
cannot do it alone, neither can the counselee do it alone. So you need to walk together, and you need to make the person understand that this is a team work that we need to work,
Okay.
and it is for his or her betterment.
Betterment.
Yeah.
So now when students go to college, they face a lot of these things called as peer pressure, which they get into different addictions and stuff. So
Yeah.
like, what should a person do, like him or her, anyone who has been a victim of peer pressure?
For this, you need to understand the difference between addiction and addictive behavior.
Okay.
Okay. At times, what happens is we feel that person is addicted, and it may be a wrong term because it depends on the intensity and frequency and quantities. There are a lot of things involved in it.
Yes.
So far as peer pressure is concerned, if you ask me, I feel positive about it. Ki you have a good friend circle. You have people around you with whom you can talk, you can discuss your concerns with.
Yeah.
The things are wrong when the person who is telling you, you can try it out, you can do, you need to understand what is good for me and what is bad for me.
Okay.
Everybody has a different background. You have a different background. You have family, you have parents, you have siblings. So you need to understand your circle first, and whether this action is going to help my family or not. So I won't say anything is right or wrong. Everybody's perspective about right and wrong is different. But what you need to understand yourself is whether my action is going to affect my family in any way, my own health, and whether there is any harm in just trying out. And it just doesn't stop there many times.
Yeah.
The problem with peer pressure is that it doesn't stop at once or twice or thrice, and it goes on increasing. So it depends from person to person about, of course, his cultural background, his family background, his understanding about things. And then no harm in enjoying. Everybody wants to enjoy life. No harm in enjoying, but you need to understand those criterias that disturb your family life.
Many person get into addictions due to relationships.
Yeah.
Due to like breakups and like not
Yes.
being able to get into one. So like, what should they do? Like,
Yeah, for this also, for every question of yours, I would take your attention to the very concept of every word. What according to you is a relationship? So you need to ask yourself first, what is a relationship? If there is a relationship between two adult persons, two adult persons need to understand each other first and respect each other. थोड़ा सा प्यार कम हो, थोड़ा सा love, even if it is a bit lesser, this is fine. But you need to respect each other. You need to know that I respect his work, I respect her feelings. So you need to respect the other person. And most of the times what happens is, this I am speaking only based on statistics. This may change from person to person, but many times what happens is there are n number of expectations from self and from the partner.
Yeah.
And once your need is not fulfilled, you start getting negative emotions.
Okay.
My need is, I suppose that my need is like somebody should come hug me. And my partner doesn't like hugging. Okay, so my need is never fulfilled. And then I start thinking on a negative note. That leads to your dependency further. That एक message नहीं आया तो I don't feel good. Good morning नहीं हुआ तो my day is ruined.
too dependent on that
too
person.
dependent. So the dependency keeps on increasing, and with that start the negative emotions. Then you start looking for support. When you start looking for a support, you get support from obviously that person is not there. Friends may think कि अरे इसमें क्या है, इतना क्या है, what is that, सबके पास होता है ऐसे. Then you start seeking some other support.
Yeah.
Then come in the substances that give you a high, that give you a feeling कि सब भूल जाओ, and then you don't remember anything. You go to sleep and you get that high. And you never understand from when did you travel from one dependency to the other, to the other, to the you hardly understand. The person many a times is incapable of understanding. That is why you need help from someone else. Okay, someone else telling you that this may not work and you need to enhance your own coping,
and that someone should not be judgmental.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. Because judgmental, what happens is if a friend comes to you and she tells you that I'm feeling bad and I'm not feeling, the very first thought that comes in your mind is you must have done something. You might have gone wrong somewhere. तर तू नेहमी असंच करते, you must have done something. So this doesn't happen when you go into a non-judgmental space, because that person doesn't know how you otherwise behave. So that happens with an unknown person.
Okay. So was there any case of anyone came to you which was really difficult and really hard, and like he or she was in a very bad situation, and you both worked together and made him or her come out, and now he or she is living a very peaceful and a happy life? Was there any case?
I can't, for that matter, any professional cannot assure that your life will be with no problems and
like
all happy,
colors,
because this is so, the dynamics keep on changing, being happy, being satisfied also. But yes, I have helped some people come out of their grief or their stresses, and maybe they could manage on their own. See, every person has inbuilt capacity. I know that I can get out of it, but I am unable to get up.
Okay.
So a counselor or a professional just helps to push through that particular thought process. There was one girl who had been talking to me for a very long time. Initially she was quite negative, as she was going through a process of divorce, and she was very sad and on the verge of getting a depression, because her eating and sleeping, everything was changed, and the pattern was changed. But then we kept on talking, and she was unable to see the other you always have other options as well, but the only thing is it's like when you have tears in your eyes, there's a cloud, you are not able to see what is happening. So once you wipe it off, you are able to see it properly. So I just showed her a couple of options, that this is not the end. One relationship not working is not the end of the world. So you need to understand what do you like. She had, for many years, she did not even discover or try to find what she likes. She likes painting, she likes poetry, she writes. And I said, you should at least do those things that make you feel good. You need to understand your own feelings. We hardly get this training in our school and college education to understand feelings. Understanding feelings, respecting feelings is very, very important. I may not feel happy all the time. At times I feel bad, I feel sad. But I should respect that it's okay not to be okay at times. If I'm feeling sad, it is fine. I'll be fine after some time. You need to have good space, you need to give some time. असं सगळं घाईत नाही होत की मला सगळं छानच पाहिजे, बेस्टच पाहिजे. It doesn't work that way.
Okay. So right now in the situation of corona, there are no stable jobs. Even students are not getting the campus placements. So everything is just too stressful right now. Even for entrepreneurs, the startup is not really that working. So, how can someone deal with this
Yeah.
kind of situation in
Right.
so much of stress?
Right. It is a bad condition, and this is actually a worldwide situation. In
Yeah, it
India.
is.
There's hardly anything that actually one nation or one person can do about it.
Yeah.
Um, Still, I would say that nothing is permanent.
Hmm.
So we need to understand how long can this take, and what is my own strength or what is my sustainability power, that how much can I sustain. If I need help, I should go ahead and get help.
Get help.
Yeah, you should be open to get help also. So many times what happens, like you're saying on campus also, I have been talking to many students who have been placed in very good companies in Bangalore and Yama, and they have been chosen in the campus, but they are not given opening date, joining date
yeah.
as such. So there is anxiety in the society. और पहिले आम्ही लगता था की नथिंग इज परमनंट अँड म्हणजे आपण मराठीत शाश्वत म्हणतो त्याला काहीच नाही, पण नाव इज द टाइम की जिथे त्यांना सगळ्यांना कळायला लागले की खरंच काही शाश्वत नाही आहे. बट स्टील देर आर एन नंबर ऑफ पॉझिटिव्ह थिंग्स इफ यू हॅव दॅट विजन की this is the time I would suggest to the students, this is the best time to learn new things. Because for next 6 to 8 months we can say that till next academic year maybe you may not have much load of studies or placements or joining, so this time should be used for learning new things, doing things that you couldn't do otherwise. किसी को ट्रेकिंग पसंद है, किसी को कोई फोटोग्राफी कोर्स करना है, anything else that may work like a substitute for your next career also. You should learn new things. Post corona, during corona, you need to understand the changes and you need to be open with the changes. की गोष्टी बदलतात, they can't be constant. It is inevitable. It is going to, if not this, something else will come. You should be ready for problems, you should be equipped to fight whatever comes, and this is the time that should be used to enhance your qualities, I think.
Okay. So here we complete our first round. The next is a rapid fire round.
Okay.
You are expected to give quick answers for that.
Okay.
So,
I will try.
Yeah, so brace yourself up.
Yeah,
First question, do you meditate?
sometimes.
Okay. Your favorite pastime?
Going with friends, outing with friends.
Outing. Okay. Last book you read?
I read Me, Albert Ellis by Dr. Anjali Joshi.
Okay.
Yeah.
The most memorable moment or experience of your life?
When I gave birth to both my kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really good. What inspires you the most?
Yeah, genuineness inspires me the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't have been a counselor, what would you be doing right now?
I would have loved to travel actually, but I don't know what jobs are there in travel industry. But I would like to travel around the world. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. If you ever got to meet your past self, what would you tell her?
The small girl within me in my past was extremely sensitive to everything.
Okay.
So I would like to tell her that do nurture this quality. This is very important when it comes to counseling.
Yes.
My sensitivity is helping me a lot in this. Yeah.
Okay, that's. What is your biggest regret?
Regret मला माहिती नाही सांगता येईल की नाही, but my father wanted me to go for MSW, and at that time I didn't even bother to understand what is MSW. So he was very much inspired by Medha Patkar ji and he wanted me to be a social worker. I don't remember की मी त्याचा full form पण पाहिला की नाही, what is MSW. And I just jumped into something else only. But then later I realized कि नहीं, social work is something that I like.
So what is success to you?
Success to me is feeling happy,
Okay.
feeling contented.
Yes. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about life right now?
I am very much, maybe 10. Yeah, I am very much excited. I am looking forward to future. Yes.
Yes. So a very last question. Any last piece of advice to those budding entrepreneurs out there you know, like how they should keep their mindset, or those teenagers who have just entered their 20s.
Yes.
So any last piece of advice for them?
I'm not too big to advise someone, but I'll definitely give you a couple of pointers that I have experienced. One is you need to have an awareness of everything around you and within you. What are my limitations? What are my strengths? And what is the situation that is going around? And you should be stable always. You should at least try to be stable. And there's nothing wrong if you feel sad, if you feel angry. You should be aware of it and you should acknowledge it. Yes, I am feeling angry right now, but that is okay.
Okay, it will pass.
Yeah, it will pass. And you, the last thing I would like to tell you, which I also did not do maybe, that you need to talk to someone. आपण कधी we never consult people, or we find, I don't know what is that stops us to speak to a person or to discuss things that you want to do, and you head on start doing it. So it helps if those who have already worked in this area, in this field, or those who are knowledgeable may tell you a couple, maybe they are that at that time also you need to understand that it is his experience. It is his situation. But if I am fully aware, I will understand that even if this situation comes to me, I will handle it differently.
Yes.
So that awareness is important, and talking to people.
Yes. Okay. So yes, thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for
Thank you.
sharing all of these things to us
Thank you.
and being on my channel.
Thank you
this
so
is
much.
a very small token of
Oh,
appreciation
beautiful.
for
Thank
coming
you
on
so
my
much.
channel.
Thank you so much. My
Yes.
pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Guys, you know, sometimes we cannot talk about some things with our family or our friends because we feel like maybe we'll get judged. But we cannot forget the fact that mental health is also very important. So if you want to talk to someone who won't judge you and who will also care about your feelings, I'll highly recommend her. I am going to put her email ID in the description box below. Whenever you feel like you want to talk to someone, you can definitely email her. Always remember, when an entrepreneur grows, the nation grows. Also, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, comment down below how you like this video. I'll see you again in the next video with a new entrepreneur. Until we meet, bye-bye.